What is up, my friends? So it has been a while. There's been a ton of things going on behind the scenes. I'll catch you guys up on that later, but one of those many things is our new model of Mantis stick, the Grappler. And so this has a ton of uses. I mean, we do this for every muscle in the upper body from the core up, as well as full body mobility routines. So kind of think yoga, tai chi, plus isometric strength. Very cool stuff. But today I just want to focus on one of the uses we use this for, and that is non-linear training for the core. So linear training, that all gets covered with your planks and even your linear lifts. Very important to develop that way. But we're going to show you what we do with this to work on rotation and some oblique diagonal patterns, as well as lateral side to side. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So with the Mantis stick, I love doing these kneeling. You can definitely do these standing. Kneeling's a little more isolated on the core. So I'm going to do brace from here, core is tight. So on this right hand here, I'm going to create some resistance. I stay forward and I'm pushing with my hand using my core to resist. So some anti-rotation here. So it's crazy. We actually found this out by accident. As I'm pushing on the right, my entire core, so especially the obliques and low back, have to fight against that rotation. So we go nice and gradual, bracing the core, really feeling the obliques and low back and even the front, the transverse abdominis, fighting that force. So very straightforward, but very effective on how we can do this. Okay, next up, I'm going to show you some oblique patterns. Let's switch legs just to keep things interesting. Okay, so oblique just means a little bit diagonal. We're going to start here. So now left hand is pushing, bracing the core, eyes forward. As I come up, I'm feeling a tremendous amount of effort on my left side oblique, so that's just the muscles of the core on the side, fighting against that force, stabilizing that low back. And so what's actually cool about this too is we're working on functional range of motion at the same time. So I'm teaching this to stay braced and protected while my upper spine, the thoracic region, upper torso, is learning to rotate. Very important, any sports or athletic moves or even just your day-to-day activities. All right, so last one, and probably my favorite, because this is a very neglected area, is lateral flexion, just side to side. So that not only gets the obliques, but actually the low back as well, which is very important for healthy, pain-free low back. Okay, so I'm pushing for the right side, bending as far as I can. So I'm feeling a tremendous stretch on my right side, and that's all that musculature fighting to control the force. And what's very cool about isometrics, but the Mantis sticks specifically, is you'll never outgrow these resistances because you're modulating and controlling that whole thing. So the stronger you get, the more resistance you can give yourself. So even just demoing those handful of reps, I can feel this whole 360 girdle of muscle fired up. Feels good, strong, and active. So like I said, tons more uses for this. I'll be showing this and the other sticks more in the upcoming weeks. All right, take care, guys.